Ugh. Oh, goodness. Okay, it is dinner time. And I'm home now. It's been a busy, busy day. It's a little early for dinner time, but I'm hungry. And I have a little bit of a headache. And I'm probably going to be going to sleep pretty early tonight. At least going to lay down in bed. I just took some ibuprofen and Tylenol 8 hour. So, for my dinner tonight, I have my favorite comfort food, and that's going to be macaroni and cheese and cold, fresh tomatoes on top. That's a good comfort food. All right, so yeah, I got everything done today as far as going places. I still got some other stuff to do. That's all going to be online tomorrow. But I had a pretty good day. I'm just really tired and worn out. Hopefully I'll sleep good tonight, but I don't know. I a little bit of a headache today. I don't know why. So we're going to watch an episode of Bonanza. And let's see if, there we go. We're all in the screen. So this is from season 1. This is going to be episode 22. I don't remember this episode. It's called Blood on the Land. I've probably seen it, but I just don't remember. So let's go ahead and watch Blood on the Land and eat our macaroni and cheese. There we go. It's about sheep. And apparently a sheep rancher is causing problems for the Ponderosa. I don't know why sheep and cattle don't get along, or at least the ranchers and the sheep farmer don't get along. I don't know why that is. But let's see.
I got the lay of it just the way you told me, Jeff. It's good forage land, as far as you can see, with a clear path through the Sierras off to the left.
Looks like our luck is running for
Oh, that's Everett Sloan.
South, nothing but rock and bramble now.
Everett Sloan is one of my favorite actors. He's an old-time actor.
Land of milk and honey, right in front of us.
That's the Ponderosa.
That's him right
We
there.
can't cut through there.
Everett
You don't
Sloan.
understand, Jeff. That's Cartwright land. Far as your
I
eye
like
can
a
see.
lot of stuff he's in.
Own all that? Own? Man don't own nothing unless he's willing to die holding on to it.
I
I
forgot.
work out this way. I know Ben.
I don't know if I've seen this.
Well,
I
he killed the
might
last one of us
have.
before he let a sheep set foot on the Ponderosa.
Start bringing up that flock.
Now, I come a long ways with you, Jeb, but I
Yeah,
ain't riding against
I
that
like Everett
Cartwright
Sloan.
for
He's
you
a
and nobody.
Start bringing up them sheep.
cool old-time actor.
I'm pulling out, Jeb, and you ain't got nothing to say can stop me.
Don't appear there's much I can do to stop you either.
No hard feelings, Jeb, but I just ain't gonna ride against Ben Cartwright.
I think there will be hard feelings. Oh my goodness. He's playing
All right, you two, get them sheep
a
moving.
rather mean character,
Leave him, Billy. He's past fussing.
but I really like
You got
Everett
to learn to kill a
Sloan.
man once you draw on him.
But I shared second plates with him, Jeb, just a few hours ago.
Once the thing is dead, you got to get clear of it. The scruffiest
He was in a-
old squirrel knows that.
Sure,
I
Jeb.
believe it was a 1963
You'll let it, ain't you, boy?
Jerry Lewis movie called The Disorderly Orderly.
You read that.
He has a
boy.
good part in that.
And
he
Moses went up
plays-
from the plains, and the Lord showed him
Oh.
all of the land.
I've been there 40 years myself, just like Moses.
Mr. Tuppington. He plays Mr. Tuppington on that. He plays. It's a comedy.
I have to kill everything on it and burn it to the root.
All right. Well, he's playing a badass customer here. I would like to know exactly where they're at with Lake Tahoe in the
The
background.
method to grow your tulip
Oh,
in a matter of days
crud.
to make you stronger and harder can be found
Come
in your
on.
kitchen. If
Good old Everett Sloan. Haven't seen him in anything in a long time. Sadly, he committed suicide when he was about my age now, I think. I don't remember why. I'd have to look it up.
There'll be an easy way to make a living than this.
There he is. You know how, don't you?
No.
All right.
How are you? Where'd you go?
I'm glad I watched this episode.
Little Joe? You reckon how long it's gonna take us to clear out all this stuff out of this drain ditch?
I figured the rate we're going in
Oh,
about 5 or 6 years.
wonderful, wonderful comfort food here.
Hi, Pa.
Nice. You ever see such a pair of working fools? Adam, I wish some of that had rub off on you.
This has been my
All
comfort
the way out
food
of
for a
hell,
long
Max, to get
time.
ahead in this world, he's got to use his brain instead of his back. Adam, with a place like the Ponderosa, a man has to be able to use both. Come on, let's give the boys a hand.
Years ago,
We'll be over there.
I had,
Must be Tucker. I put him out hunting strays.
I think it was three,
like strays.
Strays, all right.
my last three wisdom teeth pulled. I think I had one pulled before because it was hurting, and then later on they pulled the other three, and I had a really tough time with the recovery.
That was just a warning. Where do you men think you're headed?
And I was down
Across the Sierra.
We better find another way.
all day
Nobody goes to the
long
Ponderosa, that's Ben Cartwright's orders.
because I was so sick from the,
gun.
Well, maybe not
Oh,
all of you.
it
I'll
wasn't-
trap the first man that tries to come through here.
what was that?
How much is Cartwright paying you, mister?
What's that to you?
Before
For a man to get himself killed for? Look, we're coming through.
oxycodone,
Now, you can shoot me if you were
the
my
painkiller
As soon as you
was,
pull that trigger, you're the same as a dead man.
what was that?
All right, bring him through.
I'll think of it, but it was something you don't really hear about
Before you
anymore.
get yourself trampled.
It was a really strong narcotic. Can't think of the name of it. If I remember, I'll put it down in the comments. But I'd taken that after I got home.
I give him clear warning.
That's what they prescribed
Don't
me,
expect any more, Sam.
and I took that after I got home from the appointment.
I'd be
And
blind
it
to
killed
you.
the pain, let me tell you, but it upset my stomach so
Ben
bad.
Cartwright? Drummond.
I had to
Yes,
lay
Drummond's
down
my name.
all
He ain't
ding-dong
bringing no
day.
trouble. We're just looking to pass the
Vicodin, that was it, Vicodin. I knew I'd get it.
Mr. Drummond, I'm sorry.
And,
I can't let you take those sheep across the Ponderosa.
Back to the show.
You mean you got all this here and you ain't willing for us just to cut through?
Anyway,
Why?
later that night I was really hungry.
And you're sitting fat
The
right
sickness
on
had
top of
worn
it.
off,
Let me
and I
ask
had
you
a
question, Mr. Cartwright.
Stouffer's macaroni and cheese with a tomato.
It's
And
mine.
it was so delicious.
Every inch of this land's deeded in our name, if that's what's
And this
bothering
would have been back in the 90s.
Oh, a deed, huh? Why, deed is only a
And
piece
that's
of
why it's
paper.
my favorite comfort
Looks to
food.
me like all they got is some scribbling on paper.
It's what backs up the scribbler, Mr. Drummond. That's what counts.
How many of you count, Billy?
Five, Jeb. Just 5.
Less than we got.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Well, there's no cause to draw down. I was just resting. Look,
You were just being
I'm
an
only trying to get
idiot,
passage through to
Everett.
California, and I aim to pay for it too.
Drummond, I don't want any of your money.
Well, it's getting on near the dark. You wouldn't mind if we was to camp here for the night?
Well, all right. But you make sure you're gone by tomorrow morning. Is that understood?
You won't find us here. I promise you that.
He also had a funny role on Andy Griffith's show,
Yes, sir. You can count on it, Mr. Cartwright.
playing a moonshiner.
You won't find us here.
I don't know if I really like his character in this.
Here you are, Billy. saved you a chaw piece without no gristle.
Well, that's out of your helping, Jeff. You best keep that for yourself.
Oh, I had my fill for the night, boy. You take it.
Thank you, Jeff.
You know, you can still use fattening up. If you was one of my sheep, rib scrawny like you are, I'd have sold you off them.
If you think the spy balloons, chemical spills, wildfires, and the
Oh.
current surge of people crossing our borders would...
Well, hoof glue before
Get on
now.
with it.
You did fatten up some, though. When I first come on you and them wranglers was fixing to string you up, well, you didn't look like no more than a fence post.
You've been mighty good to me, Jeff. I appreciate everything you've done. I only hope I can pay it back sometime.
There'll be a time come, boy. There's always a time. Well, you better get yourself some sleep before morning.
What are we doing, Jeff? Going back?
Well, I don't know yet.
He seems like a bit of a manipulator in
See,
this
the way I
episode.
figured it, we'd have made California just about spring market time. That flock would have been fat and woolly. We'd have got a sight of cash for them. But, I don't know. Oh, I got another blanket for you, boy.
That's Burton's, isn't it?
What difference does it make? Ain't no good to him buried.
I was just asking.
Night, Billy.
What is he trying to do?
Not Jeff.
Burn it, little Joe. Cut it. Don't pull it.
We'll be having all this trouble if you hadn't gone and lost that chili bowl I always fit on your head.
Just take it easy. It's not thin enough up there like it is.
Head still.
So a little bit of trivia here.
Oh, Lord.
This is the first season, and you see how
I get done anyway.
Yeah, but I'll feel different.
Al Hass's hair is thinning out,
What's the matter? He's doing a good job, ain't he?
and it will get thinner and thinner. In reality, Dan Blocker was fairly, going pretty bald, and Parnell Roberts is wearing a toupee right here.
Well, I've been thinking.
And I think perhaps Lauren Green is too, but I know Parnell Roberts is. But Dan Blocker's hair would start to thin and
Not a
thin,
bad idea.
and then in the last
I'll give it some thought.
two,
Like to start 'em.
I believe the last two seasons that he was in, his hair had thinned out so much that he was wearing a toupee in the last two seasons
One of you hasn't?
of this show. And it's so obvious. It's so
We have
obvious.
to take the law in our own hands.
He died between the 13th and 14th season. So I guess it would be the 11th and 12th season that Dan Blocker's wearing a toupee. That's so
Big people after him.
obvious. I
Homesteaders.
can't believe
What are you
that
going to do? Take a gun to them too?
they didn't notice.
So, Adam,
So somebody didn't realize that on the set.
he'll grab anything he can get his hands on. Tomorrow morning, you go out there.
Oh,
and
that
he's
milk's
gone.
good.
Is that understood?
All right, fine. Anything you say.
Mmm. Oh, this is so good.
Come on.
Unfortunately, it's almost over.
Hustle it up. Come on, we gotta be making tracks.
Want me to get the clock shifted around and head it out, Jeff? I'll lead out the bell sheet for one.
I ain't taking them out.
Hey. You mean we're not crossing the Cartwright line?
No, we're crossing all right. But I've been thinking maybe we won't cross all the way.
You heard what
I'm gonna, I'll have to look up tomorrow
Cartwright.
to see how many
I'm through being shoved and hauled by his like.
episodes that Everett Sloan was
in.
in
Billy boy.
on the series.
But ain't we taking on a peck of trouble?
Trouble.
I know I've seen him on this. I
I'm an
just
old
don't
man
really.
now, but I
recognize this
watch having a flock of sheep
particular
is like living across
episode.
a big white sea. I run them from the Snake River in the north to the Mexican border and back. Then the cattle come, and the farmers plowing up the earth. I've been pushed so hard, Billy. that
Anyway,
I'm
comment down
out
below
of
if you've recognized Everett Sloan has been in something. Let me know
All
down
right,
below in
hurry
the
it up, you
comments.
men, and get that chuck wagon loaded. Them Cartwrights will be after.
Hey, one of my favorite old time
Billy,
actors.
you take them two and hang back to ride guard. And if them Cartwrights come tailing us, you let me know.
All right, Jeff.
And Billy, you make sure you stop whichever one of them it is.
You mean kill him, Jeff? Is that what you mean?
That's right.
I know this
Leave 'em out
Billy
there,
guy.
Got to the point where
Ugh.
anymore. I spent countless nights
Come on.
sleeping on the floor next to her bed.
Like bait to stink a trail with the rest of them.
This Billy guy's been in several episodes as
What they ever
well.
done to us?
Why, them Cartwrights would kill us if they got the chance, every one of us. You know that,
Oh.
Billy boy. Now, don't you shed no tears over them Cartwrights.
I don't think I like his character much.
You up. Why, they got, we ain't. And those that got ain't gonna give it up unless you shake them until their britches pop. I'm telling you, they'd kill every one of us if they got the chance. Only,
I wish I had
they ain't
more.
gonna get the chance.
But I'll be satisfied with that right there. Okay. We'll end it right there. We're 13 minutes and 42 seconds into it. And we'll come back and continue watching this episode in another. So comment down below what you think of Everett Sloane as an actor, and if you've, well, I already said that, didn't I? I'm getting a little bit rummy. I bought quite a bit of that macaroni and cheese at Winco this morning because it just sounded good with fresh cold tomatoes. So that's going to be it. I'll be back very soon. I hope you feel good tomorrow because I want to head over to the train yard in the morning and pick up. I could only find 1 penny the time before. But I put it back on the track, so hopefully I'll be able to find that one. But I have some more pennies to put on there, and I'll talk about that tomorrow. When I start. About what I'm doing with the pennies tomorrow. But the important thing is that I'll be walking to the train yard tomorrow and getting some good exercise. That's really important. So, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.